Hi guys, I'm Asif Ali and you're watching CGHOW video. Today I created this parallax shader in UE5 and this is a Galaxy Parallax Shader. And why I created this? Because yesterday I tweeted something, wishlist Wednesday, and someone, this Ali, asked me to create parallax Galaxy Shader. So I created. And if you want me to create something for you, you can just comment below on this tweet on my Twitter account. So this is CGHOW underscore, that is my handle, and you will find the latest tweet here. And if you haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, please subscribe it. If you like this video, like, share, and comment. And let's start this tutorial.
CGHOW. CGHOW.
First of all, subscribe my YouTube channel and also click on bell icon so you will receive all new video notification. So we will create a material because this is a material tutorial. So material M Galaxy Parallax, and we need some galaxy textures. So I will use some from my content browser like this. So I have this texture, but I will not put this texture on Patreon with this file because there can be some copyright issue. So I'll just put the material on my Patreon with a basic noise texture. You can change that noise texture with any galaxy texture, it will work. Okay, so like you have these, and let's say I use this one and press T with this texture. If I connect here, okay. So this is a texture of, you can see this is a flat texture on this planar. So there can be a lot of multiple ways to make a parallax effect with this galaxy. It depends on where you want to use. So if you want to use that on just a planar, then you can use this thing, object align virtual plane. This works fine. So you need to connect the UVs here, and then you have depth, you have scale, and you have normals and tangents, lots of things. So let's say if I move, nothing is happening. It's actually happening but very low. So let's scale it. So I make a parameter scale and connect it here, and let's say this is maybe 200. Okay, then we have depth. So I make a one more parameter, depth, and connect it here, and let's say depth is 100. And let's make this bigger. So now you can see there's offset in this, but if I check this like sideways, you can see this planar. Okay, or if I check this on cube, you can see the issue is working only this side as a planar, and on sphere also working fine from here. But when you rotate this, see, this is just a virtual planar, but it can work for planars. Okay, so first I'll show you how you can use this process, then we will check other process also. So like in your image you have colors, and colors divided into RGB. So what I'll do, if I'll take the R, it will show me the black and white version of the R, and same for the green and same for the blue. But I want these colors, but I want to mask these colors, the original colors, with these channels. Okay, so if I multiply, I'll copy this texture here and paste it here. This R with this whole texture will mask with the R. So I can connect it here. So it only will show the red part but with the colors. See? Similarly, I can do RGB. So I'll duplicate this, Control D, and this time I'll multiply this whole with the G, and again I'll duplicate this, or you can just take from here, but we will change values here. So that's why you will think that why I'm duplicating. So I'm multiplying it again with the blue channel, and then I'll add these three together. Okay, and connect it here. It will show me the same result because I have the same texture and then these channels. Okay, so we have this, and now let's disable this for now. Okay, so this is flat RGB. And you can also use power here for the channels to manage that thing. So like before multiplying, if I take the power node, connect it here and connect here, then again, or you can take the one power then mask it out. So it depends on you how you do that. So we have the power for all RGB, and we can make a parameter power for all. And see, now at the 0 value, it's very bright, and you can increase this. So we will check that in instance. So let's save this. So now if I check this instance, browse this and make instance on a planar, if I increase or decrease it, you can see the difference. Okay, so we have the control for dissolving this in a cool way. So we had this for my first texture. I'll connect it here and I'll duplicate it 3 times also. And we want the same scale for all, so I'll just connect this scale to all three. And I want different depths. So for the first one, I have 100 depth. I'll duplicate it, depth 2, and again duplicate it, depth 3. And I'll add the depth 2 on the depth 1, and the result is here. And then I'll add the depth 3 on depth 2 result. Okay, and just save it. So we have, you can see the depth on these 3 textures, and here you will see, and there is too much depth, so you can decrease, of course. This is 100, let's say 10, 10, 10. There will be depth, but not much, and you see it looks like parallax. You can even decrease it, like maybe 5, and see it looking fine, I think. And if we check on box, it will not look good from the sideways on a sphere also. So to fix in like almost to fix this, you can use the normals as your mesh normal. So you can use the vertex normal and just connect these here. Normals and normals. Okay, save. So now on a sphere, see, it's not showing you that planar, but yeah, you can play with these, or maybe 50. See, it can be used somewhere, but not properly. Okay, so this was the first method that is mostly for planars, but yeah, you can use with normals somehow. Okay, and you can also, like, if you don't want this edge thing, you just want the center, you can use a Fresnel here in the depths. So if I take the Fresnel function, and if I preview this on a sphere, this is how it looks. So I can invert this and then use a power. So if I check this, okay, and I make a Fresnel parameter, okay, that's 5. And if I multiply, let's saturate it first. If I multiply this with the depth, and here also multiply this with this, and it will go to depth, multiply this thing with the saturated Fresnel. So now see, if I check on planar, it will be like this, but on sphere we have this Fresnel. We can tweak this. So see, only in the here we have different thing, and on the edge we have different. Okay, so you can play with this also. So this was the first method, and I'm gonna delete this all, but not these. Okay, so second method, what is our second method? You need to take the camera vector, and if I preview this, so these RGB is moving when I'm moving my camera. See, I'm with mouse, I'm moving. So what I'll do, I'll take a transform, and I'll convert the world space to tangent space. And if I preview this, now if I'm moving the camera, what is happening? See, so now what you have to do is take the mask of RGB, RG separate, and then again take the mask for the blue channel. And if I, sorry, the blue channel, if I preview this, this is black and white, but there can be some negative values, so I will use absolute, so it will make all negative value positive value. Then I need to divide this and with the value, and this value will be your depth. So this is your depth. Okay, and then you need to multiply these together, and that's it. You need to add this to the UVs of your texture like this. So this is done for first texture. If I preview this, and this is like, if I make it 100, there's slight offset, see. Okay, so if I do that for all with different things, so I need to copy these three nodes, Control D, and I'll divide this, sorry, divide this, and then multiply this, then I'll add this again with the texture coordinate. This will be my second UV, and I'll rename this depth as depth 2. Then again Control D, this will be my depth 3, and then again I'll divide this value, then multiply with RG, then add this to the UV's texture coordinate here, and that's it. I'll just save this. So now in my instance there is offset but not properly, and I'll reset this to 0. So we have these depths, so there should be different values in the values I know it will work well good. So that will be, if you check on planar first, you need to make it 6. See, okay, now you can see that parallax, but you need to adjust the value. So this is your first layer, so I'll zoom it here, here. Then this is your second layer, this will be slightly here, and this is third layer. So now you got this. Let's reset it actually. Let's make it 100, not 100. Let's make this this much, and then we have this. If you make this 3 and make this also 3, now you can decrease this little bit, increase this actually, make this also 3. Now see, and on a sphere it will work the same, but We need to actually scale it also, so I'll make this tiling a parameter. This is tile default value 1. Save. So now I can adjust the tiling. So let me check. Um, divide. Everything seems okay to me. Okay, let's make it 1 for now. On the planar, this is how it looks, but it's showing with too much of depth. So this work slightly weirdly. So you can do one thing in your material. After you transform, you can use custom reflection vector, and then normal you can use z value. Okay, save this. So now here, see, it almost fixed. It has just different offset. 0.9, 0.8. See, this is now parallax. That should not be negative actually, but yeah. Actually, this is too much zoom. And one more thing you can do, you can take a texture object, convert it to parameter, and just connect it here. So for all same textures. Okay, and save this. So now you have a parameter here and you can use different textures. So if I think I have Nebula textures, yeah, these. So if I use this one, actually let me, yeah, no, it's fine. So you can see that depth. You can use different textures, or maybe this one. So that's it, I think. So yeah, you can play with it. See, so 0.1, 0.11, 0.12, slight offset you need to just make slight. See now you can see that. So maybe 0.15 and zero point 0.2. That's enough, I think. Okay. So I'm gonna finish this and I'll just put a noise texture in here. So if I just search the noise, and even the noise will look different. See, cool here. See that parallax effect, and you need to make just slight, not much, slight effect, or maybe 2 and 4. That's enough. So I'll put just one of these texture and put that file on my Patreon, so you can download this from there and use your own noise texture. I'll just use this one. That's it. I hope you learned something. If you have any query, comment below the video. Thanks for watching. Keep learning, and bye bye.